What's up, Inkie peeps? It's Adele from Inkie Quill, and I've got a little bonus video for you this month. So as you can see, this is the art print for July, and I've decided, that's right, to snip it up. And I'm doing a little art journal page in my Use It Up journal. So this is the journal that I just slap paint in, and it gives me background so that when I want to do an art journaling page, I don't have to wait for paint to dry, because I'm quite impatient when it comes to paint drying. So I decided I love this fox so much that I wanted to put it in a journal page, and that's the thing that I really want to keep the art prints for, is that you don't have to just print them out and use them as an art print. You can stick them in your art journals, you can do whatever you freaking want with them. So this time I've got my little fox head and I'm trying to find a page to put him on, and a lot of this book is actually filled up. I will do a flip through once it's all done over here, and I think I was thinking that page would look really cute with the paint like swatches down the side, but then I decided it needed too much work to the background, so I do end up going back to that turquoise one there, that one. I wanted to find a page. A lot of these pages have modeling paste in them, so they're quite textury, and I wanted to find a page that was quite smooth so that his poor little head wasn't too bumpy. I'm just using some tacky glue by Scotch to glue it down, and I'm just kind of smushing it everywhere. And you can see here all of this paint in the background I haven't done purposefully. Well, not really. This is all excess paint that I've had for other projects, and it just means that when I want to actually make something, that instead of taking an hour and having various layers of paint, it only takes 15 minutes. This video took me 15 minutes to do. So it's a huge tip. If you're nervous about getting into art journaling, grab a notebook and just one day, just slap paint on every page. Just put it there. Doesn't matter what colors they are, doesn't matter, well, you know, don't make everything poo brown, but just slap some paint on, and it just makes the process of actually putting together the page a whole lot easier. So I'm using the little quote that I scripted with just a, I think I used maybe a Copic brush pen. I think that's what it was, in the small, probably in the small or the medium size, to do that, and then I just scanned it into the computer. But now I've reached my Patreon goal. In a couple of months, I think I might treat myself to an iPad Pro, and so I can get the Apple Pencil, I think it is, so I can do some better scripty font for you guys, and hopefully come up with like a mini class about scripty font as well. I didn't want to do it until I had something that I could make digital scripty font a whole lot better than I do currently. So I'm just adding a bit of washi tape from my stash, and these journals are a great way to use up those embellishments that you get in the packs that are either too big or just too random, like this swan. I have no need for a swan, so I'm going to stick it on this page. Does it mean anything to me? Nope. Is it pretty? Yep. So I'm going to put it on. This journal is just all about having fun and basically just making pretty stuff. It's not for memory keeping. It's just for me to get some of my artiness out. That little die cut there, the leafy one, was from a Tim Holtz die set that has all leaves, that I've been using like crazy. I'm very into florals at the moment, and I'm currently in the process of designing your August printables, and I'm thinking of having a little floral thing on one of the extra printables that you get. So I'm working on some stuff. I'm in a very floral mood at the moment. I just added a bit of the border strip from the printable sheet and one of the DIY embellishments that we made the other day. Those embellishments, guys, they're so versatile to use. Like, you can just put them on anything, and look, it looks like, so far I've only sped this up 2 times. I've spent 8 minutes on this page and it looks practically done. Really, really easy. That's what I like to cheat when it comes to my craft. I like to have things that are already half made and put them all together, especially when you're time poor like I am. Some days when Archie's still at home, I am time poor. So it's just the perfect way to bust out a little bit of creativity in 15 minutes or less. These are my Posca art pens, and they're different ones. So this pink one, this hot pink one, I have no idea where I got it from, but I want to get more of them because the tip on it is so thin, but it's not some of the Posca pens, the thin tip, it's kind of like like you can bounce it up and down. It's very felt tippy, whereas this one's like a texture tip. It's different, and I really need more of them because it makes it so beautiful to write with. I've got a pink one and a white one, but I haven't been able to find them anywhere, I think, and they're shorter than the rest of, you can see there it's shorter than the normal sized ones that I have. So in this pale pink, I'm just adding a few little like liney bits and making it look like I made a lot of effort with this page when I really didn't. I'm just having a bit of doodly fun. So a bit over here, a bit over there, and in the end, this is just a fun page. It's got a nice little quote on it, and that's all I wanted to make this day. So I would love to know what you've done with your art print. If you've hung it up somewhere, or if you've cut it up and tried to do something with it, I'd love to know. I think I was talking about making the Facebook group versus the community page here. I think I will make the Facebook group. I will let you know in a post probably next week. Archie's going to grandparents 2 days next week because I'm away next weekend. So I'll work on it next week, and I will let you guys know straight away so that I can add you all to the group. But this page is pretty much done, but it needs some hearty shine. Shake, 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 shake your hearty shine, shake your hearty shine. So with this, if you're not an art journaler, you don't have to be an art journaler to get something from these videos. So for example, you could use this color palette of turquoise, like a dark pink with a pop of orange as a color palette to base your next scrapbook page off. You could also get the idea to use some of the motifs that I've used in a art journal page or a journaling page. It's completely up to you. I really want to know if anyone has chopped up their art print. I'd love to find out if you have. I'm just thinking about what else I need to add, and I feel like it needs a doodly border, but I have learnt my lesson, and I have killed so many black pens from doing doodly borders while paint is still wet, and I had just done that Heidi Shine and it wasn't dry, and I think Archie was asleep when I made this, and I didn't want to get out the drying gun, so I decided to just go with a pencil, and you know what, it worked. I really enjoyed how this page turned out. It was just a fun little page to slap some things together. And next month, I've listened to what you guys said, and next month, one of your videos, I think it's probably the 3rd video of the month, will be a mixed process video of me using the printables in some scrapbooking and some art journaling and some normal journaling and even some project life. So thanks for supporting me, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye.